when did you get him?
So about 4 years ago, the students in COG were asking if we could have a classroom pet, and they found out that petsintheclassroom.org sponsors classroom pets for students so that students can learn empathy and then learn about research skills and writing and study math like we did in math class. We talked about the volume of his cage.
Is he a male or female?
He is a male, and I did have to research that as well.
How old is he?
So when we got him, he was about 8 weeks old, just like if you were to get a puppy. And so I'm thinking he's about 4.5 years old at this time.
How long has the baby dragon been?
That's a good question. When I've researched, it's a range between 8 and 12, so I think on average about 10 years in captivity.
Okay, so what does he eat?
He likes to eat blueberries. He loves crickets, and he likes live crickets, so we keep live crickets in the classroom, in a cage, of course. And he also eats superworms and mealworms and dark greens, so like collard greens, curly mustard greens, not lettuce, but like dark leafy greens like kale.
Where did I live?
So they're native to Australia, the savannas and the deserts in Australia. But now people like to have them as pets in America because they do make a really great pet. He doesn't have teeth, so he doesn't bite. He can stay in his cage most of the day, as long as you have the heat lamps correct. And when you take him out, he's just very friendly and very kind.
Does he have a headlock?
A headlock?
He can move his body, but his head will stay still.
Huh.
His eyes can lock in one position as he's moving his body.
It does seem like he can do that.
Most chickens, birds, and chickens, squirrels, and cats do that, so then they always land on their feet.
And when you hold a bearded dragon, he likes to be held upright like he's climbing in a tree. He doesn't quite like it when I put him down like this. It makes him skittish, but he really likes to be held upright, and he actually even likes to climb me like a tree. Whoop, like that.
Do you ever walk him?
He does have a collar, but I don't walk him very often.
Has he been shedding?
He does shed. He does shed a couple times a year, kind of like a snake, and he's been shedding recently, and I see that you looked at some of his shed under a microscope.